There we go. Welcome back to another live stream. I hope you're all having a great day in Middle-earth. We're gonna do some epic battles today. Alright, got myself a nice little drink. Hope you got something to relax. Oh. My LOTRO decided it didn't want to turn on. It's like, no. I'm going back to bed. That's what my LOTRO said. What? What are you talking about, LOTRO? Open up right now. Hello, what's up, Zone? Welcome. Hi, Ice. Welcome, guys. Odie. What's up, everybody? Oh, no. I just saw your message, Odie. I'm so sorry. You have to do that. Hi, dog. My dog is here. What's up? Steven's here. What's up, guys? Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome back. Before the Shadow's now available. Oh, I didn't know. Did you guys know? No, just kidding. Sarcasm. Sarcasm. Yes, Brody is right here hanging out in the back. He decided he wanted to be in here. Which, if he's a good dog, he can stay in here, but he's not eating my items in my room. Of all things, I'm eating some popcorn. Oh. I'm gonna have to... I'll meet you guys at Bree. Alright. To the Brelands. Oh wow, I was really thirsty. Alright. Oh, that's awesome. Sounds like a really cool dog. Pack opening. Well, he seems to be being good right now. I removed temptation. I got rid of the, you know, the slippers. That is totally up to you. What would you rather use in the epic battle? I see you right here. Hello. Oh, look, a random citizen. Hello, random citizen. I'm just kidding. Yes, Zone. I actually have a Twitch account that is in the description that you can join, but I rarely use Twitch because I'm a far bigger fan of how YouTube does things. The main two reasons is how it technically does it, with like connecting and... Hi, Brody. What was that loud sound, huh? I'm gonna have to check what that was. There's a big bang outside. And then also monetization. Twitch takes a lot more stuff. It's not like massive, but like in the long run, if you do the math, it's quite a bit more. But yeah, Twitch is cool too. In the future too, there is ways to double stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I did it once in the past. It just was a lot of extra work. And like I've been really enjoying YouTube. So in the future, we keep growing. Maybe I'll start up, start double streaming at the same time. So you here on YouTube can be watching, and people on Twitch can be watching too at the same time. I'll look into that in the future. I'm looking into all sorts of things, you guys. Real quick update for everyone who's here. I've done so much in the last 2 days. So 2 days ago, I made 17 videos. I worked for 9 hours straight. I don't know what. I had so much fun. I was just inspired, and I just kept going. And then I looked at the time, and I was like, wow, it's been 9 hours. I was like, oh, wow. And I made some new thumbnails and like 10 plates and stuff. I made one for a LOTRO battle, and I made one for a LOTRO update. That was really well received, the LOTRO update, the first episode. So that was exciting. It's like, it was almost double my average views in a video. So thanks, guys. I have a bunch more things. And then yesterday I was working on editing the interview with Chance Thomas, which I will be releasing probably next weekend. Because it has to be after the 20th. Because he gives some sneak peeks on things and stuff. But I would like to release it on the weekend still. So the 20th is like a Tuesday. So probably, next weekend. Yeah, but I've got some other cool things to do with that too, and set it up. It'll be so fun. What's up, Nugget Man? Yeah. So, and then I'm also looking into just putting up. Speaking of, you're saying Twitch. I'm looking into doing stuff, putting stuff on a podcast, like maybe my LOTRO tales, turn them into audio, into a podcast, and then maybe actually have some kind of other podcast too on the same, I'm assuming with podcasts you still like subscribe or follow, right? I rarely use them myself. I'm studying all that, so I'm working on it. There's lots of stuff that I'm trying to do to expand stuff, and again, social medias, I have them all now. I just need to be like posting to all of them. I post to the community tab all the time on YouTube, but I need to start posting on Twitter and Instagram and stuff a little bit more. What's up, guys? Welcome. I'll get there. But again, as you can see, I've been working, I've been doing lots. It's definitely a full-time thing, so I appreciate you guys' support, subscribes, watching, all that kind of stuff, and these guys right here, the Patreons. I appreciate it. It means a lot. And we've been having a lot of fun in the Discord. I see you guys hanging out in there and stuff and doing stuff, so that's awesome. By the way, guys, little side note for people watching later. I know you all are here. I already know this, but people watching later, we do have a Discord now, which during a live stream, there's always a link that's good for 1 week after any live stream in the description right now, and you can join. And yes, you can join for free, but if you are Patreon, you get full access to everything in there. So, and I appreciate that. But again, we wanted to make it where there's a way for our community here on LOTRO and our kinship to be able to communicate still. So that's why we have like a free chat channel and stuff too. And it's a good way to just kind of keep everybody together. Thanks, Nugget Man. I appreciate it. I totally get it, Nugget Man. I've been there. I mean, I'm not necessarily super wealthy myself, but I'm not in a bad spot right now. Just thanks to my, we've got a good family. We all work together. We're kind of all in the same place, so that helps. And I'm super helpful too. I do a lot of things. I'm kind of like the expert, like everything in my house, carpenter, plumber. Like, I love that. I like learn how to do everything because I'd rather be like, yeah, I can fix that in an hour myself, or we can spend $500 for someone to come do it. So I learn how to do it and I fix it. It's like, why would we spend all that money? Sometimes you have to get a professional. Obviously, it's a safety thing. But for things that are a safety thing, they charge too much. Exactly, guys. Jack of all trades. All right, why don't we get this going here for the epic battles? Give you guys a little update. I'm working on lots of stuff for the channel, so just know that. And a lot of times what I do is I'll do a bunch of stuff for a few days, and then I'll give myself like a break day where I'll just do a stream, and then I'll just kind of chill, and then just make sure I upload. But even on the chill days, I'm still thinking of ideas for you guys, writing stuff down, that kind of stuff. Or I'm, with the family doing stuff, or helping Brody. Look at Brody over there. He's all asleep on the ground. That's cute. All right, good. I'm also thinking it'd be really fun for live streams to have an extra camera that I can kind of like set up. In fact, can I do it right now? I have a camera right there. And just so like you could just have the pet cam during the stream. It's like you can just see Brody sleeping on the ground. I could probably try to do it with this camera real fast. Here, give me 3 seconds. Let's see if I could just like do it. I'm getting better with the tech stuff here. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Give me a sec. Oh, I sound stuffed up. I should go get something else for my nose too. Let's see here. Okay. If I turn this like this, and then if I go here on my recording software, I should be able to do it live during the stream. And then let's see. I might have to add a new camera though. No, it's the wrong camera. Yeah, I might actually have to drop in a new camera. Give me 1 sec. I want to see if I can do it for you guys. It'd be fun right now, and then we'll start our epic battles. Because you can see he's so cute. He's like a rug. I mean, he literally covers like almost 50% of my floor. Because my room's not that big, right? The room is the studio, living quarters, and the armory. I use my room for 3 things. Armory, according to my friends in high school. They all came to my room the first time and they're like, dude, you have so many weapons and what the heck? It's an armory. My one friend's like, if we ever have a zombie apocalypse, we'll come to your place. And then my watch said, I didn't understand that. Shut up, watch. My watch is talking to me. I've got a smartwatch. Video capture. There we go. We'll do this one. Okay. We'll call it the dog cam. Alright. And this is going to be the... I don't know. It doesn't seem to... Should be able to do 2 things at once. Video configure. It's not the Logitech Brio. I want the other one. You know what? I wonder if I have it. I wonder if it's on. I wonder if my other camera's unplugged. Maybe it's just a waste of time right now. Alrighty, well. Sorry. Just a big no camera sign. Well, that didn't work, did it? Hold on. I'm curious. I better flip the thing for a second. Everyone don't freak out. Yeah, it's I'm gonna have to look at that after the stream. I don't think OBS wants to do it during the stream, I think is what's happening. So, I'm sorry guys. Yes, using OBS. Huh, I really thought I could do that during the thing, but maybe it doesn't want to do it like during the stream. Huh. Steven, well, freak it out. All right, let's do let's go ahead and just do our epic battle here, and let me see if I can let you see the dog this way. Hold on, I know another way to try to show you the dog real quick. He's pretty big. You might be able to see him. Anyway, if I just... Oh. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it, camera. You can do it. There he is. The sleepy dog. Takes up my whole floor. It's just he's no eyes. I'm glad he's sleeping though, so yeah, the bear is sleeping. I mean, look how big he is. He's not even stretched out. When he stretches out, he'll just be like the whole floor. Yeah, he's very fun to squeeze and hug when he's sleepy too. Very fun indeed. Whoop. There we go. All right, back to there. I left a towel over there. Whoops. Oh well. I wasn't expecting to turn on the full camera. I'm quite a perfectionist when it comes to streaming. I'm always like, oh no, I left a towel. Horrible. Okay, let's back to the game. All right, everybody, let me invite you. Let's do an epic battle here. One person's on. Who's actually joining us for epic battles? It's just, are we just two-manning it? What's up, Elvin? Now my dog heard something and he's like, what's that? What's that? Yeah. Yeah, the dog, it's funny because I opened my door doing something before I started the stream and he like looks at me and he like runs in the room and I'm like, you're not supposed to be in there. And he's like, but I want to stay right here. I want to sit right here. You know, I don't want to be in the hallway by myself. Another day of work in Elbin. Yep. Yeah. All right. Now, is the festival, did it start yet? I don't think so. Rise to War, they already started the Yule festival, but, or sorry, not Yule, the other one. Oh, so you weren't a random citizen. I'd call it out a few minutes ago. All right. Well, there's 3 of us. We could do one of the 3-mans. All right. That's the wrong button. My brain is also the wrong button. Huh. There we go. That's the right button. Okay. Oh, I don't know, Elvin. I'm sure there'd be something against it if I was. I don't care, though. I'm just kidding. It's my bear. All right, Zone. No worries. I will be here. I usually stream for about 2 hours. That's usually my goal. Sometimes we do longer. In the future, if I am going to stream really, really long, I'll let you know, guys. I'll kind of let you know. I'll be like, this is a big stream. We're going to stream for 5 hours or something. Then I will. I don't know. I feel like 2 hours is a nice little thing, and that it's very easy for me to do that like 2 or 3 times in the weekend. 24-hour stream. Yeah, no, not right now. Maybe like in the future we could do that for like a fundraiser too or something, right? For some program thing. But I'm not allowed. YouTube doesn't let you do. It's funny. I don't remember the number, but you can't do fundraiser streams like till you're really, really big. It was really weird. So, in fact, we were talking about that with I talked about that with Matt, because Matt was saying that he wanted to do Nerd of the Rings fundraiser stream together, maybe something with Lotro, like you know, me, him, and like Men of the West, and we were they can both do it because they're really big channels, but I found out we were looking at it, we're like, oh, I can't do it until you're like a certain number or something. So then Matt was like, okay, well, if we do it, then you know, we'll just redirect everything into the same fund kind of thing. So we might do it that way in the future. Maybe we could do it some kind of big stream. Again, though, that would be up to Nerd of the Rings whenever he wanted to do that, because that's a lot. He did one though. He did for Lego Lord of the Rings, man. I don't know, like 8 months ago or something. That was impressive. I got on several times and hung out like over that 24 hours. It was impressive. By the end, though, he looked a little tired. I could imagine. How about we do the glittering caves? Do you guys all have the glittering caves? Both of you? Have you both done Deeping Wall, right? Is that possible? Can you both do it? Because that's one that actually no one's seen on the channel yet, because it's a 3-man, so. Or at least for our streams. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Elvin. Elvin's saying, so a guy's been doing 10 hours of streams of Hogwarts Legacy, and he said the channel tanked because of how interesting, like an algorithmic thing. Yeah, I would, yeah, I find that when I do about 2-hour stream, that's the best. I notice too sometimes, again, the reason I do a 2-hour stream is because that's what I enjoy. Again, kind of, I always do try to do what, you know, and I'm not tired and I can be really engaged in talking with you guys without zoning out. Yeah, it would make sense to me that it could be bad over too much time, because what happens is, at first, it puts you really high in the algorithm with live streams. That's kind of a thing on YouTube. And then if you're too long, I'm sure it starts like kind of doing brrr. And then the problem is, I bet your videos don't get as much either. So I don't know. I feel like 2 to 3 hours is perfect for me, and it seems like it gets a good amount of views, and it seems like it's helping grow the channel. So that's what I aim for. Oh, that's true. That's another way you could do the donations. Yeah, that's true. It's just nice if you can do a direct, like, link to a donating place, though, because, you know, like, I know you guys trust me, and I would obviously honorably make sure all the funds got to the place they're supposed to go, but it's still, like, for everyone's sake, it's nice if it's just a direct link to the fundraiser, right? Yeah, that too. Yeah, if you're gonna, whatever it's gonna be, if you want to support me as my channel, Patreon is the best, because it takes a very small portion out of the actual revenue. Where YouTube is wonderful, and I love the platform and how it works, but they take a big chunk out. So like super stickers, still greatly appreciate all of that, of course. It really adds, so I really appreciate it. But they do take a little bit more out than other things do. Or that I did start a membership thing again on YouTube. I just did a flat $5 membership one. Again, I told people in the membership thing on YouTube, you know, if you want to support me with $5 a month, it's better to do it on Patreon. But if they can't do Patreon, some countries can't, or they don't want to do Patreon, it's like too much work, which I understand. Even though it's not, it's very easy to do Patreon. But some people are like, they don't want to do it. They just want to support this way. There's a $5 thing for YouTube membership now, too. The one thing that kind of drives me a little bit crazy with YouTube membership is if you membership for somebody and then you stop being a member and then you come back and watch their channel, that little pop-up thing saying, do you want to re-become a member, pops up like almost every time. It's kind of like, yeah, like I wish like it could be turned off. It's a little bit extreme. And mind you, the reason that happened is I was supporting one channel a long time ago with a different Google account that I use for other things, and I started supporting them with my other Google account. But now when I'm on my other Google account that used to be, it always gets that pop-up. It's like, oh yeah, just a different account. Are you guys not able to do this then? We can do an Isengard instance. Well, everyone want to see the glittering caves for a second? Oh, the glittering caves. We're basically just in a giant geode. It's really cool. It's cool because this is kind of how I imagine the glittering caves in the book. And then, of course, Gimli turns this with Legolas into a massive dwarven kingdom. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Look at that lighting coming in. What a cool effect. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we can do a different one, though. We don't have to do this one. We just do a regular instance. I know I called this stream today Epic Battles, but it doesn't have to necessarily be an epic battle. It could be an epic instance battle. Alright, thanks, Zone. Sound good. Alright. Let's do... What instance you guys said you want to do an Isengard one? He's being a good dog. Alright. Just checking. Isengard. Where's my Isengard instance? Trying to remember what it's under. Which one is it under? Is it skirmishes? Oh, non-scaling. There it is. There we go. Isengard. Isengard. It's a non-scaling one. Got it. Invite. All right. Which Isengard did you guys mention you want to do? So this is just the three of us. You guys can choose. I don't mind. Any of them are fine. We have the options of... Tell me which ones you guys can do for the prerequisite stuff, but... Oh, I did not want to. There. We're doing great. What's up, Matthew? Doof. Yeah. They wanted to do an Isengard one, but we could. We could do the original, the Moria one. Alright, we could probably do both of these. So, why don't we do the... We'll do the Pits of Isengard. It sounds like the Pits, guys. That wasn't a very good joke.
Ah, you have found the
All right,
pits.
we're here in Isengard.
What lies beneath is but a small taste of what I
while
shall
I grab
unleash
something from the back
upon
real quick.
Middle-earth. Man cannot stand against my power, and you too will perish.
I dropped this on my dog, this little thing of mince. He's like, what's that? My other dog would have freaked out if I had done that. My little Maltese from previous years. Alright. Alright, I got a little bit of a nose spray there, and I am going to be sounding a little bit more like myself now. Let's go! I got really allergic for something yesterday when I went somewhere. And I was messed up, man. I really got messed up. So I took an allergy tablet and stuff. Alright, where do we go first here on the Pits of Isengard? Let's get these guys. Again, I probably could just let you guys do the damage and I could go in tank mode. But, when we get to the boss, I could just scream at these orcs and they'll die, though. True power of Guardians. How dare you touch my friends! And they just die, you know? Oh, there's one of the guys we're saving. Freed Rohirrim prisoner. We shall free the prisoners! Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to kill the prisoner. Oh, no, I killed a prisoner. Oh, no, I killed both the prisoners. I'm horrible. What did I do? Oh, good. Well, we got one anyway. Do his bidding, minions. Gotta be careful with my AoE abilities. Alright. Oh, look, the forges. The forges of Isengard. Oh gosh, Elvin, no, that's not fun at all. Our phone's at 100% here. It's fun. Do you have the issue where, like, you go out to your car and you, like, have to clean off the window, or it's just a big film of yellow fluff and you can't see out of your car? When we lived in, we do not have that problem here where I live, thankfully. But I lived in Tennessee, right? The state of Tennessee. If you guys know where that is, it's on the right side of the United States. For our European friends. But, it was, man, there were so many trees there, and it was just actually crazy with the pollen. It was insane. I am so glad to be back in California from that, at least. Again, nice state. There's lots of great things about Tennessee. Most people there also complained about this, who had lived there their whole lives. Pollen. It's really bad. Ooh, look at that. And of course, pollen can be very bad in California too, but I live very close to the water, to the ocean, which lowers that pollen. But again, I went inland yesterday for something to do, and that's when I got really allergic. Do you guys remember that anime? Do any of you remember that anime, Valley of the Wind? Where it was like they had to live in this valley by the ocean because like the whole inland had this like toxic plants and like everything was polluted. So like you had to have the fresh air of the ocean, or you had to wear a mask, like a breathing mask. I'm not talking like a little, you know, doctor cover mask, right? I'm talking like HEPA filters, Darth Vader mask. Oh, a little bit of a laggy lag there on this. Alright, so what else do we have to kill in here? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Matthew, definitely. Nice place. What's up, Bucky? I know, this place we're here in here is a little scary. Oh, look at that though. Look at that shot. It's kind of cool to see like the idea of what... It's a little bit more impressive than the movies. Alright. Guys, what's the mechanic here? I haven't done this instance in like 8 years and I don't remember. Do I have to pull this lever? Can I pull the lever, Krunk? Pull the lever! You don't have permission to pull the lever. But they just told me to pull the lever! Oh, yeah. I see, Elvin. Yeah, no, it's not supposed to be based on California, but yeah, yes. There it is. Yeah, well, it's actually a pretty darn good air quality and stuff in this California, but unless you go to the big cities, just like in any place you go or any state or any country, usually when you go to the big cities, things aren't quite as clean, right? Not attacking big cities. I'm just saying, like, there's so many people, there's a lot more, you know, pollutants that happen, right? Because even if 99% of them are great, if that 1% is increased by 1,000% because of population, right, you're still going to have a little bit more polluting or something, you know. You get my point. Yeah, no, LA's, no, I don't live in LA. No thanks. I could drive to LA a couple hours, but no thanks. I don't. I had to go to West Hollywood the other day to find Harry Potter, though. Hours of driving. The remastered Harry Potter. All right, you guys think you can take this guy, or should I just? It's a zappers. It was fun. It was a fun adventure, but I did not enjoy this. No thanks.
We ought to be left alone. The pits are closed. No more trespassers. Be gone. Come here.
Oh wow, he's totally ignoring me when I just taunted him. You have been taunted. No, you come here.
It is as he said. You are not yet ready. Saruman will deal with you.
Got him. Well, look at that, a shield. Oh, it's kind of a pretty little shield. Well, you guys are hunters. I guess I'll roll on it. All right. The doors have opened. We can continue deeper into the pits of Isengard. Dun, 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 dun. We're going into a deep city, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I always think of that with League of Legends too, with the cities, and you know, League of Legends' whole lore with the like Piltover and you know Zollin being like the dark side of the city kind of thing. Oh wow, this is nice and toasty down here. Ah, he pulled me. The question is, does this lava do damage? I must test it for science. Yes, yes it does. Answer completed. Am I gonna stream Hogwarts Legacy? Well, if I get the game, yeah, I probably could. Probably could. It looks really cool. It's not that I really want to play it because I'm a big Harry Potter fan too. It's kind of funny. I notice a lot of people who are like Lord of the Rings fans, Star Wars fans, usually Harry Potter fans too. Like, there's like this fun little trio. I think it's because they're kind of all in that same era, right, of being popular. Not, I mean, Star Wars is a little bit in the middle there, and Lord of the Rings is a little bit older, right? But, you know, they all got really popular around their movies, right? Technically, I guess Star Wars' movies were the oldest, if you're doing from a movie perspective, but moving on. Yes, Elvin, I think I will do the Legacy, but again, it is kind of expensive. It's $70 US, and as much as we are growing as a channel, I am still, you know, I don't have tons of extra funds to pour out on just trying new games right now. But I will have those, I will be able to get it sooner or later. We'll make sure they fix all the bugs. Just kidding. But yes, I would like to play that. I think it'd be very fun. I wouldn't stand in this fire, guys. It looks like it does a lot of damage. Quiet makes me stronger. Oh wow, that animation is pretty cool though for the fire. Fan of Mr. Bean? Bucky, I don't know who Mr. Bean is. Hey, do you... Nikadu... I'm not sure of that name. Sorry, I don't know who that is. Is that another YouTuber, or... Elvin? Elvin, you're very, very on point there. I actually did a test once and I was Gryffindor. You are correct. I was always curious if maybe I'm Ravenclaw, you know? It's like, no, pretty solidly Gryffindor. But yeah, that's funny. In Slytherin, yes, you would be Elvin. Not all Slytherins were bad. I learned something the other day, guys. I know we're doing Lord of the Rings right now, but we're gonna do a little bit of Harry Potter lore. I found out that Merlin, one of the first wizards, who was one of the first students at Hogwarts when the 4 founding Hogwarts wizards founded it, he was a Slytherin. I was like, wow, I wouldn't have guessed that. I honestly wouldn't have, but it kind of makes sense. But he also was he did not absorb any of, and I don't think this is the case with the whole Slytherin house. I think it's more complicated, but you know how they're very into their pure blood, a little bit not very nice to other people. They aren't. That kind of started with, let's just kill this guy fast before we die of burning. Dead troll. Sorry guys, anticlimactic, but I don't want anyone to burn to death. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Excuse me. Oh, Southland Slytherin was kind of like a little bit of a purebloodist. He was not really that nice to other people about it, right? He kind of started the whole prejudice thing there. But Merlin was not affected by it at all. In fact, Merlin was quite the opposite, right? In the lore, Merlin is someone who tried to bring together the Muggles and the pure wizards, and like make laws to make sure there were, you know, not people misusing their power against Muggles, and like Merlin was the exact opposite, even though he was a Slytherin. So, and again, Slytherin, the whole point of that house too is like, you know, the hat says at the beginning, right? Greatness, right? And greatness can always be skewed in 2 ways, right? It could be greatness as you do great things that are bad, or you do great things that are good, right? So, anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Fun little information there. There's a quest for South Slytherin, and it's pretty evil. That's what Elvin said. Okay, all right. Yeah. I mean, at least they're like putting it in there. I'm glad they're not trying to dumb it down though, because the whole point is to teach people that, you know, that's wrong, right? What he's saying. So I think a lot of times things get dumbed down, right? And they're like, oh, we can't show this. This is too bad, right? In a game or a movie. And it's like, I don't want to see something's horrible, but at the same time, if you dumb it down too much, people aren't going to realize what's bad and good. You know, like, it's good to have an example in a video game, because then people won't do it in real life, right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too deep. Kill them! Kill them all! Kill these orcs! Whoa! Just don't get pulled into the fire, everyone. It kills you to one shot, even if you're level 140. We've done it for science already. We are destroying this place because we were all, it's for level 75, and all of us here are level 95, 87, and 140. Oh my gosh, a fellowship maneuver. Oh, and I got pulled out of raid. Oh my gosh, man, they're just pulling me around like I'm just, what am I, just a little dwarf ragdoll? Gee. The choking haze. Whoa! 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 Ha 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 ha! Die, goblins. You know, it would be fun though. Zone left, right? I think Zone had to go. But Zone had that idea of doing that geography guessing game together. Like, just like it randomly picks somewhere and you're supposed to like guess by looking around with the Google image to see where you are. I think it'd be fun to do with the stream sometime. Maybe we'll make like a special stream for that though, this weekend or something. so people kind of know whether we're doing. All right, watch out! He's gonna pull us into the lava. Kill him quick! Oh no! Oh, you got pulled in! With a loud creak, a large door opens. I think you're gonna have to run all the way back. We can wait here for a second. GeoGuessr, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, that could be fun to do. And then I also was thinking it'd be fun to try to take the Hogwarts test, because I know there's like a better one online now than I took when I was younger. So I'd be curious if it changed at all. Changed my house. Hey, what's up, Ian? Took me a second there to read your name. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, were you the Hobbit character, or am I thinking of someone else? Matthew, yeah, Ravenclaw is cool. Like again, I really like all the house ideas and stuff. Hey, I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much. Dwyzen, right? That's how you told me to say it. Well, I thank you for the tribute, my friend. Dwarven, it is time for me, a dwarven merchant, to share some of my profits with the King Zollin. I appreciate the little story there with your comment. Oh, you can? You can put them in? That's kind of cool, Elvin. Wait, so it's, interesting. So it's called Pottermore test? Is that what it is online? Is it like the official, like, is it like Warner Brothers or something? I don't know. Man, this place looks hot. It's warming me up because, man, it was cold. I don't know what's going on here where I live in Southern California, man, but normally we have pretty moderate, wonderful weather. That's one of the reasons people live here. Because like we rarely have really, really cold and we rarely have really, really hot. But man, these fires are slowly baking us. We gotta heal up here. How do we remove this fire dot? I forget. Is there a way for us to remove this dot? Do we just need to chill? Does it just go away after a little while? Tier 4. That doesn't seem very good. Here, guys, make sure you eat. Do you have something to eat to increase your in-game regen? Because we can just wait it out. Dun, 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 dun. Do you remember where to go? Oh, okay. The official. Okay, now it's owned by Jay. Okay, well, I guess I got a good guess, right, Elvin? I got a good guess there. I am doing just fine. How are you doing today? We've been just having fun playing, talk about all sorts of fun things. Lots going on, lots of fun things planned for the channel. Again, sometime like between the 20th and like the 24th or something is probably when the interview will come out. I'm very excited about it. It went really well. It was really fun. I think you guys are thoroughly going to enjoy it. I have a couple fun little things I want to add to it at the ending for a little add. Alright, so we jump in that water. Will we stop being on fire? Just kidding. Or will it like set the whole place on fire because it's like acid water? Gosh, man, this fire really is just killing us slowly, isn't it? Where's my food here? We're all on fire. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the actual objective here is. Let's see. Is there another way to go over here? Let's see. Where have we walked in this place? All right. Oh, wait. Over here. Did we go over here? That's where. Okay, we were just in there. Is that a spot over there? Nope. This is just dead end. Okay. There's gotta be a spot. Let's just let me run around the map here for a second. Let's see if we can find a. Alright, so this is the original place we first came into. Oh, I think this goes down over here, guys. Or never mind, maybe. Oh, yeah. Can we go past this? Yeah, we can. Over here. Oh, yeah, this goes down, guys, back here. Oh, that's a bummer. It is it like a European server? Is that why? Oh, here's a lever. It says we don't have permission to use that lever. Can we just open this? Oh, that's the out. Don't click that. Don't click it. I've done a no-no. I'm coming back. I go out the main door. Alright, so if it's not that, it's not that one. What is this over here? Yeah, I'm assuming it's gotta be something over there then, right guys? Right, let's go check. Anyone know in the live stream what we're missing here? So there are these levers that keep telling us we don't have permission to pull, so that's just annoying. I'm curious, can this liquid put... Nope. Nope, doesn't do anything. It just poisons us with more poisonous liquid. Alright, we will figure this out, everyone. We will figure it out. So is this door supposed to open? Maybe we need to drink this to get the freaking Horcrux. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, darn. Yeah. Okay, Dwyson. Yeah, I heard about that. That you can't. They don't let you transfer between, like, European and NA servers. I think that has to do with probably because the server there is actually located in Europe. So I don't know if they have like a direct connection between the two. That's probably the reason, I would assume. This place is really cool, though. I'm not saying as in cold, I'm saying it's just cool. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it got really, really cold last night. And remember, it's not like super cold for some people. Like, it was like 40 something degree, like 43 Fahrenheit, which again would be laughably nothing to most people, but to me, who lives in a little house that's designed for the beach, it's basically just a box. So I'm basically sleeping in that temperature. So man, I had to pull out my extra blanket. I had like 2 blankets. I had my long johns on, you know, the pants that are like sleeping pants, and I had like a little heater. I remembered I had one of those heater things that's like for your back or neck, you know, and they like plug in. So I plugged that thing in and put that under the covers, and I was like, oh, now I'm warm. And I don't usually need that. I usually love to sleep in really cold, but it was really cold. And it wouldn't be as bad if our house was so insulated well, but it's really not. So, yeah. Anyway. I gotta go check on the dog real quick. One sec, guys. There's gotta be a passage, guys. There's gotta be a passage out of here. Why don't we go back to the boss room and check it? Was there something behind the boss room? Or wait, are we done? Is there only 2 bosses on this? Are we just running around aimlessly for nothing? Now that I realize, is there actually just, because we killed the troll so fast, I was thinking that's probably the final boss. Is this just a 2 boss instance? Let me check the dog real quick. Oh yeah, 33, that's pretty cold too. All right. Oh no, you've been defeated. How are you defeated? I think we might have finished this instance already, guys. So this is the boss room we just killed. Let's see, does this lead us out? Oh, no. Wait, oh yeah, this just brings us back to here again. Oh yeah, that must be, is that the end then? Because, well, that side didn't open though. Wait a second. No. I don't know. Because did we jump off both sides already? Because I feel like that other door should be opening on that left side. Maybe we killed something so fast that something was able to happen. You know, like a mechanic in the game, in the instance. That can happen sometimes. We tried to pull the levers and none of you guys can pull the levers, right? I won't let me. It keeps saying that I'm not allowed to pull the lever. There's not something with the train tracks, right? We have to like bring explosives to the door. Why can't I use the lever? I want to pull the lever! Alright, what do you guys think? Should we do the other one? Let's do the other instance. I think we've spent a good amount of time looking through this one. I'm just checking about these levers. Yeah, they don't have. Yeah, okay. Are you running steps in? Yeah, I took Brody for a walk the other day. That was a long walk. All right, I'm gonna leave the instance. Cardio is important. Yes, yes it is. Oh, nice. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Bill, that's pretty cold. Yeah, okay. What, you're in Washington State, right? I'd assume. Yeah. All right, next one. Yeah, we have as much time as we want to have on the stream, but yes, that's normally okay. So, which one? You said Fangorn's Edge was the other one you wanted to do, guys? Well, Dwyzen, they are about to rework or like do a major update to both wardens and captains. So like if you're like feeling real spicy and you know, and you're like, maybe I want to try something totally new when that happens, you could make one of those and start playing those, and then when it's updated, learn the new updated version. Captains are going to be kind of similar still. What they're going to do with captains is they're actually going to just make it where blue line is very focused on healing and support, which is awesome. And red line is going to be 4 more damage, and yellow line will continue to be the tank line, not really changed much, which is cool. And then for the wardens, they're going to take their yellow line and they're going to convert it kind of like the brawler and the minstrel now, where it's like a support line to the other two choices. So, which makes sense for the warden. But, yeah, we'll see. Oh, yeah, no worries. I totally know that feeling. You, like, make a character and you're like, I don't have time to play. I totally get that. It's a great game. It's super fun, but having time to play sometimes is, you know, because you're basically living in a world, right? So it's like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And then suddenly you look down, it's been 4 hours, and you're like, what? All right, we'll do the Fangorn one, I guess. Here we go.
You have found my lumber camp. Very impressive. Few know of its existence. Do you think you can stop the tide of progress? The war will continue. The time of man is over.
The lumber camp? How would few know of its existence? We literally can see an entire forest being chopped down. Nope, I'm being left behind. Oh, sure, we could do a poll. Wow, look at the, oh, whoa, look at that guy carrying the lumber tree. That's kind of cool. Well, normally we would just avoid it, but you know, I'm a guardian! Come here! We don't have to avoid these lines of orcs. Come here! Oh, wait, I see. They have to come into my realm here. You're not supposed to kill these. I'm pretty sure these are just for scary look. We're just killing them. Oh my gosh. All right, let's actually go and do that. Let's do that. You're supposed to avoid these, I think, in this instance, these groups of orcs where you stop their lumbering. Not lumbering as in walking, as in like, you know, cutting trees down. But I mean, those guys do walk with a very lumberous stride. Yeah, we could do a poll. What kind of poll are you asking though? For the race or the class? Whoa, we got some warg riders. Yeah, this does not look so good. The goblin. We must retreat. Stop cutting down Fangorn, you forest defiling orcs. Orcs are trying to destroy the forest. Save the Horan. Get him, tree. The Horan has been saved. Some of the orcs have fled the main path. Alright, what are we supposed to kill? This way? So again, the main path, you're supposed to just stay away from the roaming threats, but it's just, I just couldn't help myself but to slaughter them all. Die, orcs! This does not look good! He just dies. They just all are saying this does not look good. That's funny. As an ant, yeah. Oh, that would be cool. It'd be cool to be an ant. I kind of miss the. I don't know if they have it anymore on PvP, but you used to be able to be a troll on the bad side, and like a super powerful ranger on the other side. What they should do is they should just make an ant on the good side, an ant and a troll. But it'd be cool if they had that back. A horn has been saved. Some orcs have fled. Oh no! No, they're cutting the trees down. It's horrible. Oh my gosh, that's quite a. That's like a really scary, very unwieldy looking quadruple, no, like hexa killed saw. Gee, that's kind of scary. All right, anyway, moving on. It's like some kind of horrible, evil machine. It's probably the point. It's probably what they're trying to get across. That's how you kill ants. Oh no. Or we're slowly thinning their numbers on the sides. This is a really cool instance. How it looks and how you like go back and forth across the path. Orcs are trying to, oh no. Oh. This will hurt. You are to be banished with tree trunk. Oh wow. Oh wow. What? Was it an instant kill or did... Wait a second. How much did he hit me for? The Isengard troll scored a partial parry. Yeah. Oh, okay, so it's a mechanical instant one shot because it said the Isengard troll scored. Look right here. I was curious how much damage it did, but it's a mechanic. It literally is a one shot because it says the Isengard troll hit you with a right here damage on Zollin for exactly my health, 605,352 damage to morale. Wow, they have okay. So don't get hit by their charge up move. Very scary. Very scary indeed. Yeah, so you have to dodge it when they're doing the charge move. I just assumed being high level that I'd be fine, but I always kind of find that fun when you realize there's a mechanic that you can't like you can't avoid. I mean that you have to avoid even as a high level. Oh my gosh, the music. A little bit less on the music there. I decided a little less on the Zollin joke with editing things because it's hard to balance that joke well. Because for one, I don't want to like hurt Zollin's good name. You know, he's my little dwarven brother after all. In the lore of my characters, again, Zollin has, if you don't know my lore, he has 5 brothers. Zollin is the second oldest out of the 5 dwarven brothers. Again, I should do a lore video for you sometime on that. But yeah, it's hard to. I have some other. It's kind of fun to do sometimes, but it's kind of hard to balance that joke to make it not sound like blamey, and I didn't like that, so it was kind of like hard to figure out how to make that funny. You know, as much as it was. Sometimes it's good, but 1 or 2 times I felt like after I was like, that was a little forced. So decided we'll use that just in passing occasionally. But there are a couple YouTubers though that have used that to great effect to be very funny. But I'll just tell you guys if I make an editing mistake, be like, whoops, let me fix that. All right, do we even have to fight the troll? Maybe we don't even, I can just walk past him. All right, cool. Wow, look at this place. Come here. All 4 Horons have been saved. The forest itself has been reclaimed. Ooh, boss time. Wow, look at this place. It's cool. Hey, you. Yeah.
Saruman wants this space clear. You cannot be here. Clear out.
This guy just looks like, kind of like a human. You know, this guy reminds me of the Marvel character that has like the red head. What's his name? The evil guy?
I have failed our master.
All around you, the ground shakes as the 3 large ants emerge. Are they gonna destroy the things?
Who dares destroy our forest?
Oh, cool, the answer here.
We cannot have these orcs scurrying about, ruining our lands. All little ones must be crushed.
Oh, wow.
Who dares destroy our forest? We cannot have these orcs scurrying about, ruining our land.
They're getting ant crushed. Get them.
All little ones
Get them.
must be crushed.
I like how they look, the Ents. They look pretty cool. I guess they're all gonna say it. I have a feeling the main boss was supposed to die slower, and Ents were supposed to come out slowly. All right, no worries. Whenever you wanted, Nugget Man. Nugget Man wanted to give out his earnings from the picture award to somebody else from the Christmas event, guys. Thanos? Not Thanos. The other one. The guy who's played by the same actor who plays Elrond, right? I can't think of his name right now. Who's so amazing. He's like one of my favorite actors, actually, and I can't even think of his name right now. What a disservice. But he's like the red guy. He's like always the enemy of S.H.I.E.L.D. And he's like part of the, what is it? The,
Rolls made of fire.
Yeah, that's his name. The Red Skull. Yeah, yes, both those names.
These bigger ones
Yeah,
are the
that's
worst of all.
Wow. These are all named trolls coming.
Come here, little one. I want to crush you.
Gosh, man, these All right, let's get the trolls. One down. Protect the Ents. This is pretty cool. This is actually a really cool instance. I did not remember doing this back in Isengard.
Like all the other little ones, you are much more. You saved us. Thank you for saving the forest. We shall stand guard now and protect the forest.
That's a pretty nice looking vest, guys.
You are not like all the
Oh my gosh.
other
Why are
little
they saying the same line over and over? All three of them.
ones.
It's a true End thing to do.
You saved us.
All right, I guess we're done, right?
Thank
So they are
you
just 2 bosses each.
for
So the other one was just 2
saving
bosses.
The forest.
I'm so used to 3
We
bosses.
shall stand guard now and protect
Oh,
the forest.
I actually had a deed I hadn't done for making sure all 3 of them survived.
Like all the other little
All right, I'm
ones.
leaving.
You are much more. You saved us. Thank you for saving.
All right, good day. Bye, Mr. Ents. Oh, look, it's raining in Bree. Couple little raindrops here and there. I love the effect of rain in this game. I love that you can see the drops come across the screen, but at the same time when they hit the ground and they hit objects, they do that little poof. You know, poof. Sorry, do you guys remember that part in Harry Potter when he's trying to get Slughorn to like give his memory? They're like, poof. I love that part where like Harry Potter's like on that like Felix Felicis, the whatever, the like the luck potion. It basically looks like he's just kind of like out of it high or something. Like you're saying to it, poof. It's so funny, man. I laugh so hard every time. He's obviously not. It's just the spell, but oh man. Yeah, little drops everywhere. The shadows, man. I love this game. I also like how normally when it... So this is a small rain, so you see the little effect on the ground back there. But when it's a really heavy rain, which it does happen in this game, your character's armor is like... It does it on the armor too. It's kind of cool. And there's like a mist on you because it's like so much rain. Of course you can have a kin invite. Of course. There we go. If anyone wants kinship invites, again, remember, you could join our Discord, ask people, you could ask me on a live stream, all that kind of stuff. So, all right. And then Zening, your money is on your Runekeeper, I believe. Your reward, your 11 gold for your wings from that event. What, like 3 months ago? Has it been that long now? No, it's not been that long. 2 months, because it was the end of December, right? Later. See ya, Ice. Have a good one, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice day over there in Australia. I guess I should say evening, though, huh? Because if it's... No, it's morning for you, right? Morning. Because if it's noon my time, it's probably like, what, like 9 for you, right? 9 or 8 or something. Oh no, Bill. That's not good. Yeah, the Discord it's nice though to be able to all kind of communicate, and if someone can't make it or things, it's just an easier way for you guys to get alerts too. You know, a little bit more tight-knit community here on the channel then too. The community tab on YouTube is fun, but it doesn't give you guys like alerts when I post something, so you just have to go and look. Oh, okay, Bill. Okay, I got worried for you. I was like, oh no. I know Odie was saying he had to get something done with it. I was like, oh no. We'll keep you in thought and prayer there, Odie. Works at 8. Oh, okay, all right. Sounds good, Ice. Sounds good. I'm always impressed. Ice gets up at like 4 a.m. when we do an early stream my time, which is only, I think it's like 9 o'clock my time, and or 10. He gets up at like 4 a.m., plays LOTRO with us, and then goes to work at 8, which is like commitment, man. I love it though. It's awesome. All right. Do you guys want to? You have any other things you want to do? As an instance, or should we do something else? Yes, of course, Odie, absolutely. Alright. By the way, I forgot, Dwison was talking about doing a poll. What did you want to do, Dwison? A poll for the race? Why don't we poll everyone's favorite class? How about that? You guys want to, like, I know everyone likes probably a lot of classes, but let's do, let's have 4. Okay. I'm going to say your favorites out of these, okay? Alright, here guys. What is your favorite out of these 4 classes? Captain, Warden, Hunter, Lore Master. And while we're doing that, I'm going to do something here in the background. Ba-dum-bum-bum. All right, let's see here. Alright, good. It doesn't look like GeoGuessr shows where you live. That's the only thing for privacy reasons I don't want it to show where I am. Alright, we're good. I'm double checking. Would you guys want to have you want to do a game? Do you want to do a geography yes game? And I think it'd be fun to try this, do this in LOTRO too. Once we see how it works in GeoGuessr, we could totally do it all here on the map. We could just have fun and you guys can guess. But let's see here. Alright. Alright. You guys wanna try this with me? Hey, Zening. You're here. Zening, were you the one that talked about the GeoGuessr last time? Or was it Zone? I think it was you, right? Yeah, they're gonna do the 2 updates for Wardens and Captains, you lucky player, you Zening. Well, my Guardian update. I don't want them to mix. I want to have all 3 trees still as a Guardian, though. I don't really want them to try to, like, mix the yellow tree in because I don't think it would work with the way Guardians work. But I really think Red Line should have more damage, be more competitive in damage. I think Blue Line, I think Guardian's Pledge needs a buff. Again, I don't think it should be 20%. I think it should be back up to closer to 50 for all of them. And it'd be fun to have Deep Breath back, where it resets our abilities. That made Guardians so good. And then, you know, they can just revamp the yellow tree as to be an AoE target tanking tree, right? Maybe even a type of AoE / damage with a shield and one-hander. I don't know. I just think that there could be some stuff they do there, but at the same time, I don't want them to ruin my class. But the captain, they're keeping 3 trees, like 3 separate trees, and then the warden, they're making the yellow line become kind of support line, which I don't know how wardens feel about that, but it kind of makes sense for warden because they're a little bit newer class. Oh no! Deleted your message? What the heck? Here we go. Hold on. Here, Zening, you're always on here. I'll just make you an admin. You're a moderator now, so it won't delete your stuff. Cause you're always hanging out with us, so you can help watch for spam bots too. While you're at it, kill any spam bots you see. All right, so it's a pretty across the board there. We got out of our 7 votes, pretty much most people are here. We got 2 others, but that's okay. Hunter 43%, Lore Master 14%, Warden 29%, Captain 14%. All right. Well, I mean, do you like DPS, Dwyson? Do you like shooting a bow? You might enjoy the Hunter. Hello! We're on Crickhollow right now. I do play on a couple other servers, but this is the one we have our kinship and the majority of us are on. And most of my characters are on Crickhollow. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. That sounds good. That person, what? Hello there. Why, hello there. It says wave. Oh my guy, wave. Oh man. Anyway, it's a beautiful day here in the game and in real life. This is real life. What are you talking about? This is Middle Earth. Alright guys, here, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring up GeoGuessr. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna try to figure out, okay, so real life location. Maybe we'll do this in LOTRO in the future. Alright, so can everyone see this? So, where is this? Wait. Are you kidding me? This isn't hard at all. Everyone should know where this is. gosh. I wonder. Oh, I guess it's just showing you how the game works. It's New York. It's Ellis Island. Where Ellis Island is right. Except this isn't gonna work with me being on this side because I'm covering the map. Can I move the map? I can make it bigger. So now we have to say where exactly it is. I'm actually, off the top of my head, where is Ellis Island located? It's right when you come in, right? To New York? I know it's like out in the water, but I don't actually remember which bay. This is actually a good, oh wait. Nebraska. What's happening? Maybe somewhere in Ireland. Oh my gosh, Zeding. Yeah, exactly. Now that I'm thinking about it, is it? Am I thinking? I might be thinking of a different. I thought it is. It's Ellis Island, right? Isn't it like right here somewhere? I wanted to like pinpoint it, but there it is. Yeah. It's right there. Guess. 5,000 points. You guess. Oh, I see. It wants the exact spot you're standing. Oh, okay. So, I'm within 30... I'm in with 83 yards of the correct answer. Okay, so it's actually like right where you're standing. They want to where you're standing in the picture, not like... That makes sense. All right. Okay, so basically this is just using the Google thing, right? Some guy rode. Do you realize some guy like rode with his bike, and like they were taking pictures as he like rode with his bike or whatever for Google? Well, this is obviously in Australia. Too bad ice just left. That's Sydney, right? When do I guess though? It doesn't. So this is just a practicing, showing us how the game works. So it wants us to Alright, I'll go ahead. Can I guess yet? Heads up, your guess should be on the location you started at. Okay. Well, I know Sydney's here. I don't know where it is in Sydney though. The Opera House. Is it inside the bay? Anyone know? Yeah, oh, that's fine, Steven. Yeah, go for it. That's fine. Yeah, I thought we'd just do this for a couple minutes for fun. And in the future, maybe we can actually do a stream dedicated to this with some music and some other stuff. Yeah, I might just have to just kind of guess here. I'm assuming it's somewhere in Sydney Harbor. Oh, Sydney Opera House. That's it. And it wants to guess where we started? Oh, probably like right there, right? Or like right here? Guess right here somewhere, right? That's where we started? Hey! I'm pretty close. I love geography, so I love Tolkien geography, I love our geography, so I'm a... Alright, time to play. Alright, the Tourist Cup. Okay, so there's like different events. Alright, we'll do one more. One more here, and then we can do something else. Alright, scroll to zoom onto the street. You, Gary Guesser. all these like robot people. I probably can customize my person or whatever, but I'm not gonna worry. Alright, so that's Yokohama right there. And then it says, what are the other ones? Got, alright. We did not get these guys. Wait, did we? Oh wait, did we? Who did we beat? Oh yeah, look at that. We were closer than, wow, oh my gosh. Wait, the bots are terrible. What? It's not that hard. This is obviously just to make us feel like we're smart. This is for the people who like don't even get close. Alright, that's not bad. It was in Tokyo. I should have stuck with my gut guess that was in Tokyo. I had a feeling it was in Tokyo going to Yom. Okay, anyway. Alright, well, look at that. Not bad. Oh gosh, round 2. Where in London? Where in London? Odie was saying Liverpool, but Liverpool isn't in London though, right? Odie, you're saying that could be a different place? Alright, well, we're gonna go with right there. Guess. Hey, not bad. That was pretty close. Yeah, that was pretty easy. All right, what do you guys think? We good? You want to do another one, or we can do something in LOTRO? Let's see. I can add people to the kinship. I just saw your message. I'm sorry I didn't see that sooner. I just got lots of nice comments. I already invited Zening. Oh wow, I didn't realize. Alright, oh, I see we have a new friend here. They're the ones that wanted to join us. Alright. Wrong buttons. Wow, I had a lot of very nice comments. I just had to check real quick on my chat thing here. I'd like 4 people said that they like the channel, so I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the nice comments. And a couple that wanted to do kinship invites. All right, there we go. We have Miss Marvel now. Wow, how did you get that name? That's impressive. That's impressive that hasn't already been taken. That's pretty awesome. It's a good name. Oh, you are in live. I see. You are in live stream. Okay. I was curious if you were here or not. Yeah, it's a pretty impressive name. There's only like, they've only dropped one little thing on the I have not heard anything. Apparently, according to our one subscriber, John Hammer, he always keeps really up to date on things too. He was saying a lot of people are like, oh, it's supposed to be a Corsair, but they've already said that that wasn't the case, that someone kind of like put that in and leaked it, and it's not like, it's a cool idea for a class, right? Like a pirate class or whatever, you know, kind of like the Corsairs are kind of like pirates. I mean, they're a people, they're from a location, but they really pirate tendencies, you know, seafaring. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. According to them, that's not the case. They're not doing that. So, be funny if it was true, though. They're just like, yeah, that's not it. No. Yeah, it might have been. It might have been when. Yeah. Nice, Bill. Yeah. I know, I like your doggy there. I know, this armor is so cool. Here, ready? Ready, we're gonna match. Whoop. We're matching. We should just, like, our whole kinship should just wear this armor. This will be our kinship look. The Ironshields. It's nice because it's got blue in it, and it also has a lot of iron look in it, so. Kind of looks like, this kind of looks like a shield. I know it's supposed to be more like a swan or a dove, but, or whatever, but. Yeah. Yeah, totally. I'm glad you wanted to join the kinship. We'll have fun. We'll keep doing more epic battles too, and you guys just keep leveling, and then we'll try to do other instances and raids too. Epic battles are nice though because they set everyone's level to 100, so you just have to be at least minimum level 10, and you can join them. The Splendor, what vendor? Where? Here? Curiosities, provisioners. I just realized I've got this music playing in the background, and from the game, and I'm a little bit afraid that it's gonna cause a copyright. So I'm not sure if it would copyright or not. So we're gonna just turn it off though, so I don't have to like be editing out a bunch of music out of the stream later when it turns into a video. Besides, I can just turn the music on LOTRO. Problem solved. Right? There. Now we got some LOTRO music. Oh no. Oh no. You're like, but it looks so cool. Just like use all your money up on cosmetics instead of what you need for your character. Oh yikes. That is quite a bummer. Yeah, different colored cloaks for rigs. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. There used to be really cool, I don't know if I still have my cloak, but here, I'm gonna run over to the bank. Let me show you. There was cloaks for your level of PvP or player versus monster player. And I still have the cloak, but it looks really cool.
How can I be of service?
Forget, do I keep my cloaks in my vault? Again, remember, there is a wardrobe, but I have way too many cosmetics, so I have to keep them in my vault. Yeah, I think I get my cloaks inside my wardrobe.
Greetings.
Greetings there. I want cloaks. Alright, let's just do armor. Okay. So I'm trying to remember which one is. It's probably the high war. Let's see. I'm a high warden, so it probably says high warden. Let me just type in. High warden's cloak. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I should just put it on something. 1 second. Let's see. That one matches too good. So let's see. Who has a good back one? That doesn't look that great. I'll put this on this. There. There it is. Yeah. Oh, well, hello there. How's it going? Oh, fancy. So this is what you bought. Yeah, where did you get this? That's cool. It's like Smog being killed. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that looks awesome. Also, your shield's fancy too. Ooh, very nice. Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome gear. But yeah, this is what the let's see, let me select myself here. This is what the old you could only get this cloak. You can only have this if you are high warden in PvP. Like you can't buy it unless you are that rank. And again, it took me literally like a year and a half playing player versus monster player to get this high in rank. It's easier to get higher in rank now too, because I did this back in the day, so it's actually easier to get higher rank now after like the first 3 years of the game. They kind of changed to make it a little easier because they introduced the ability to do quests to get the renown too in the PvP zone. But it's hard too sometimes now because there's been lots of lulls in player versus monster player, right? Which I'm really excited, guys, about this new year because they were talking about how they're going to do updates with the player versus monster player and do some events with it, which will really like bring it up, I think, with people coming to see stuff. So, like, and like play. So I'm excited. So like we need to make sure all of us we need to get max levels so that when they start doing that, we can actually join in. It scales you up. The player zone scales you up, but if you will be behind, like, still in player versus monster player if you aren't max level with like good gear. It won't be as, yeah. Our average view duration right now is 11 minutes 11 seconds. 11:11. Just fun little fact. That's kind of funny. It's pretty good average view actually. Oh, wow, that's a cool dragon, too. Man, those are so cool. Where did you get those again? All those cool things. I know, yeah. Yeah, your nose is a little, don't want to be, you know, insensitive. A little pointy there. Oh, we're flying kites inside in the base now, huh? This is impossible! Unless these things are filled with helium, maybe. They're just balloons, they're not really kites. They can phase through the roof. This is actually really pretty, this swan kite. It's actually really pretty. It has like glowing effects. The little dragon, that's so cool, Zening. What a cool. This is great about LOTRO right here. You can just hang out and just do fun things, right? Like, and that's like the goal of an MMO, right? Like you see it in every anime, right? You know those animes that are like tropes where it's like they get pulled into an MMO world, right? I mean, what's it called? There's a Japanese word for it. I don't want to say the wrong word because people will be like, I say the wrong Japanese word. So let's not do that. Even though I took Japanese in college. But yeah. Anyway, I think LOTRO does a good job of making it feel like you can do other things. You could just hang out with your friends. There's all lots of emotes to do stuff. You could talk, do events. Like, it's just cool. It's a great game. Well, very well made game. Isekai. Okay, I was right. I was going to say that. But yeah, Zening, yeah. Okay, if Zening says it too, then I'm allowed to say it. The Dragon Kite was 200 gold. Ooh. Okay. Oh, the auction house. Okay. All right. So you bought the Dragon Kite. Someone was selling it. Okay. That makes sense. Probably worth it. Pretty awesome. The swans have it. I know the corgis. I still think the corgis were a nod at the Queen of England. I'm almost 100% sure because they gave the corgis out right when it was her like Jubilee like 2 years ago, so or whatever. I think it was a compliment to the Queen of England. I just have a feeling, which would make sense, right? Because Tolkien was English too, so and of course he loved Scotland too, back and forth, kind of like the Queen, right? It's like the United Kingdom. All right. Again, my background, never been there, but all my ancestors were from there. Where is my other cosmetics here? This is I love this helmet. I think it's really cool. It's got like the little like jewelers like or like prospectors like checking device there, a little magnifier just built into the helmet. I don't know, I just think it looks really cool, or it looks like a cyborg or something. Oh, the anniversary event? Okay. But are you able to rebuy them every time the year comes around, Zini? But I mean, who wants to wait a year, right? So it's probably worth it just to buy it. Let me look through let's look through the pets real quick, since we're on the subject. All right, let's see how big we can make this thing. All right, there we go. That's good. All right, so these are a little small. I don't think I can blow it up more than this for you guys. But why did my other? I swear this other computer is jealous or something, man. It just turns on when I'm doing stuff on my new computer. It's like, what about me? Aren't you gonna use me? No, we're gonna turn off for now. Don't worry. I'll find some use for my other computer. Maybe my other computer will be another one to be able to stream with or use as another editing or something. All right. So here's my pets. We'll go through them real quick. So I want only ones I have. I have this one. It's the anniversary pig cart, and it occasionally shoots a firework, I believe. You can hear his little piggy sounds. Yeah, there we go. Occasionally shoots off a firework. I have this one. It's the Battle Pig from the Fate of Gundabad expansion. He's actually quite adorable. I have this one. It's a brown rabbit. Reminds me a lot of one of my rabbits in real life I had in high school. I have my little chestnut corgi. Look at this little face. I like how they animated it. It just looks like it's like, hello. The Borg have taken over Zollin, yes. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Alright, and then I have this one. It's a copper, what is it? Nether Hound? Is that what they call it? Anyway, it's pretty adorable. Get a different angle on it for you. There, it's got a cute little waggy tail. Just makes me want to go hug my actual dog. Yes, I actually have that on my to-do list on the phone to make some videos continuing the boffin missions because there's more to do. So I just need to go to the wiki page and remember, or go watch my last boffin video and remember where I left off on it. I should solve the quest though. All right, and then I've got the Yule goat. It's a cute little adorable goat in a sweater, which I think a lot of you have seen, but I got the Yule event. Cute little baby goat. And then I have a crystal grim, which is quite mesmerizing to look at. It's just pieces of crystal going around Grim Soul or whatever they are. And then I have a Fire Grim. And then I have a Friendly Heron. His name is Philip. And then I have, wow, it growls. I have a green glowworm that growls. Have you ever heard a worm growl? That's a good thing. I have this cool looking, this thing is just freaking amazing. I don't know what this thing is, but I love it. I'm a fan of crabs. I became quite an expert at crab catching when if I do say so myself, in high school. Because again, I live very close to the ocean, so I was quite an ocean dweller. My friends used to joke and be like, Zollin the merman. Because I'd be the one that wanted to stay in the water for like 3 or 4 hours at the beach. And it took a long time for me to get the pruny finger thing compared to other people. I don't know why. Alright, and then I also have this one. A shepherd dog. He's got a little saddle. Oh, we got a little elephant, I see. And you have your nice little, I forget, what is this, a German shepherd? It looks like a German shepherd. A baby elephant, very cool. And then I also have, and then it considers obviously this kite as a pet, which you already looked at, but it's just got a small brown goat. I have a loyal swan knight who's in similar garb to all of us right now, right? There. Oh, we have a bat. Xening has a bat friend, I say. And again, these cosmetic pets are different than the lore master pets and the support pets, like obviously Frodo here, this human. So it's different because you can rename them and stuff, and I think there are some, but you can't actually click these pets. These are just cosmetic look pets. But the lore master pets you can actually rename. So, and stuff with certain commands, which I believe I have a guide video on if you're a lore master and you want to know that. I don't remember right now, but I have a lot of guide videos on there, so you should check. I'm pretty sure I have it there to rename stuff. And then if I don't, I'll make one later. And this turtle, which honestly, this turtle, like cosmetically, if you look at it, of course I'm always honest, don't worry. It's a silly saying. I shouldn't say honestly. Anyway, not important. Look at the texture on this turtle. Look at it compared to the floor. The floor is not bad for this game, but this turtle's like texturing is like insanely good. Like it looks like a different game almost. Which again, the game is looking more and more like this because it's a newer pet. Oh, I see you have a live Christmas tree. Zening. And then I've got this one, which is a pig that just has Gandalf's hat on and has fireworks. I've got the noble eagle kite, which looks pretty cool. I've got my noble starling. This one is from the supporter packs, this pet. And it'll occasionally just go tink, 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 and do the little thresher sound like you have in The Hobbit. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's from a different game, Zening. It's so true. Zening just Caught off, though. Alright, shepherd dog. Oh, that's what you got. It's a shepherd dog. Now we both have shepherd dogs. And then I also have a small, sleek fox. I have the soaring bird kite, which looks kind of cool. Looks like an actual kite. I have my spotted shrew. Like an elephant shrew. Oh, it's hard to kind of angle it for you guys. There we go. And then also have the, this one's kind of terrifying, actually. I promise he's friendly, but also terrifying. Look at those teeth. Anyway, it's one of the Varang hounds, which are a type of the Haradrim. Yeah. I've got a tan sheep, which is actually one of my favorite pets of all time, because it just goes as you walk around. Do it. Do the sheep sound. Do the sheep sound, sheep. Ah, there we go. Good job. I forget what I named the sheep. I think it was Gary. And then I have my treasure donkey, who has a bunch of treasure on him, which is actually very appropriate for how I play my character. And then I have an umber goat, excuse me. Yep, and that's all the pets that are on this character. I have a lot on my lore master too, but that's about it. Oh, got it, Zenin, got it. Yeah. If you log out, it doesn't. So you use the special item on your character that's timed. If you log out of your character, guys, it will hold the time. So if you have like 2 hours on that special scroll or whatever it is, it won't run out of time. Oh, nice. Zenin on his warden. In fact, guys, stay here. I'm gonna get on my lore master. I'll be right back. I want to show you guys the difference with the other pets. Mind you, if you are a lore master, you can have a cosmetic pet out and your normal pet. A lot of people don't know that. So you can have all these pets following you. You could be like Radagast the Brown. Except for the part where, you know, he has a bird on his head and it's pooping on his head. Whose idea was that? That was gross. I mean, I would have been plenty for me in the Hobbit movie to just make him have birds in his hat. Like, that's it. I don't know what's happening with the game right now. Oh, there it goes. We're fine. Where is my lore master? There he is. Yeah, but that was weird to me with the bird poop. By the way, don't mind you, as much as I don't think Radagast is quite as crazy as that in the actual story, I didn't mind. I liked the actor for Radagast. I actually liked how they portrayed him, but I didn't like the fact that he had bird poop on his head. It would have got across just to have him take off his hat and have the birds land on his head with a nest and close the hat. Like, that would have been plenty. That already would have been crazy. But, like, okay, we understand this guy really likes animals, right? We didn't need to have bird poop going down the side of his head. That was just too much. Too much. Here, we're at Erebor, but I'm gonna actually come to Bree and hang out with you guys, so. Let me show you all these pets. So, there's technically with lore masters, then there's 3 kinds of pets. There's cosmetic pet, right, that everyone can have. There is the lore master pet that fights, combat pet, and there's a lore master pet that's just for looks that you can rename. All right, so there's several kinds. So, and I will show you exactly what I mean here in a second. In fact, I forgot that they did the update, so I have to retrait. But I'm gonna retrait into the blue line because I'll have an extra pet to show you guys, being the eagle, which you guys probably all know about already, but yeah, way too many points. There's too many points. I can't put them all in. There. All right. All right, so here's what we got. So for one, I'm going to move these up for a second here so you can see what I'm saying. So these are all my pets. Right here too. So we have this is a cosmetic pet, right? That you guys just saw. This is the same one on this character. And then of course we have our combat pets, like for example the eagle. If you're spec'd in the blue line, you can get an eagle, which has special abilities, right? Which is this top line here, and he has a health bar, as you can see here. He's quite strong. And then I can also have. Can I have the? Oh no, that's it. I just have one or the other. Yeah. Because if I put this one, it's gonna put that one. So there, I can have 2 pets out at once, like that. Or if I didn't want to have my combat pet out, I could do one of these pets up here at the top. So this bunny, this rabbit, it's called Rabbit Speech. All the ones that are called Speech are a special ability for lore masters only, and you were able to get the tomes in the raids back in the day. So you still can, and you can look these up on the auction house. A lot of times people will spend lots to send it. But like, for example, Dog Speech. Look how adorable this dog is. Okay, so it's actually a summon instead of just cosmetic. And there it is, right? So now, technically, I can have 2 doggies out at once. And this doggie's name is Duncan. And he's very small. See, so now I have 2 pets that follow me around. So that is my cause. So, and this pet, you can actually right click and say rename. You can actually name this pet compared to the cosmetics that don't have any name and you can't click on them. They're just there for looks. This is actually one that you can click on. It's like an entity. So it's pretty cool. And again, to get rid of it, you actually have to click it and say, you know, dismiss. Compared to the other one where you can just click its ability and turn it off. So then, again, of course, I also have bunny speech. So this is why I wanted to show you guys. So here's my bunny, which is Mopsy. Oh, and this one actually does look like a bunny we used to have. So this is named after one of my bunnies in high school. But yeah, Mopsy. I actually named this bunny when I had that bunny still, like 10 years ago. Plus, I don't remember. I don't remember. Wasn't that long ago, but frog speech. I think I named this guy Frugan or something. There he is. Oh, Poncho. Look at how tiny he is. He actually got an update recently too, I think, because he looks, if you look at him, his textures again look really good. I can't get any closer than this. I know it's really tiny still, but if I hover him, you can see how like shiny he is and clear. Yeah, we mainly are on Crickhollow, to answer your question. We most of the time, most of the stuff I do is on Crickhollow. Yes, I do go on other servers sometimes, but it's like, you don't expect me to be on there a lot, because I put in so much time making videos and stuff and doing things, and I'm usually on Crickhollow. Or with streams. Of course, yeah. So we definitely do other servers too. And I want to be able to do that because, like, for the music events on the one I can't think of it right now, but it's fun to watch that, which should be coming up again because that was one of the longest streams we did on the channel last year. We were like, it was like an 8-hour stream because we were watching the event where they have the bands. So we'll probably do that again. Hopefully it's not 8 hours. It got pushed because they had to move locations instead of doing it on Weathertop, but oh, the staff? Okay, yeah, this staff is so cool. So it is cosmetically, it is a first aged relic, or legendary. It's called the Sealed, Reshaped, right? You can see it right there. Lore, Master Staff of the First Age. And I have the Rivendell support, the Lord of the Rings supporter pack, the Rivendell one, right? With the Spirits Aura. The purple Spirits Aura on it to make it look like that. It also looks very cool with its own aura that's just white. It's like a glowing white. But my regular staff looks kind of like, meh. It's kind of dumb looking. It's this thing. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. This is Grandal. Grandal the Grey. Oh, actually, I guess it's the brown. I forgot. This is basically my second most played character, besides Zollin. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to just summon my frog here real quick. And let me show you. I speak Saison Slytherin. Isaiah. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. But yeah, here's my little snake. His name is very creative, as you can see right there. But yeah, he's a little slithery snake. There's a meme about that, isn't there? I'm not gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure there's a meme because my friends were just driving me crazy with it the other day. Anyway, yeah, so he likes to like be in the ground apparently, but it's still pretty cool because I don't know if there is a cosmetic snake normally. So that's a lore master thing. I also have a squirrel. There's my little squirrel. Juggernaut. Juggernaut, get it? It's like a juggernaut, but it's a squirrel, so it's a nut. Anyway, yeah, he's not big though, so he's cute. They've updated the textures on these pets though. They look really good because they've updated the textures on a lot of animals in the game. You've already saw the dog speech. Here's the fox speech. It actually is a different fox, I believe. Yes, it's like a red fox than the one I have. Oh, which means, actually, if I go to my collection, do I actually have the red fox here on this character? No. See, my Zollin has most of my cosmetic pets. All the rest that are on Grandal are just because of expansions I got. So there are so many pets, though. It's actually just crazy. We got to collect more pets. Yeah, we all have to collect more pets. Agreed. That'll be our next objective over the next year. Collect all the pets. The ones that are possible to get, at least. I know probably some you can't. Alright, cat speech. Ever heard of the cat lady? The Numenorian queen from Umbar? Alright, I got a cat. It's actually quite adorable. Kind of hard to see. There. Can you see it? It's actually quite cute. It's just there. That's about the best angle I can get on it without it turning its head. It's got cute little cat noises too. Yeah, the aura is really cool. Yeah, if the legendary item, I'm forgetting if my friend crafted this one for me. I'd have to find the original. I wonder if I still. One sec. Let's see if I still have the original.
How can I be of service?
Do they have the original stuff? I don't see it in my vaults. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. Which kind of worries me. Oh, you know why? I know why. I had to break it down for the new legendary system. That's why. Which is a shame. Actually. I think that's why that's why I'm never taking it off my slot 1 either. Cosmetically. Oh, I have it on this slot too. Here, so you can see it. Oh, it's still gonna be purple though. Oh, I have it on several slots. Yeah, just for that very reason. I was just like, and then also my sword also glows pinkish, pinkish, whatever that color is. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it would be fun. I was thinking it'd be fun to do the ill omens for a stream. But now the ill omens are just any skirmish, right? Maybe we'll just do a stream this weekend, like, for, ill omens, whether we do it together or I just do some skirmishes while we hang out. Either way. I know. Well, it's more of a glowing purplish red. Just kidding, Cody. Yeah, anyway, so, where did my cat go? Come here. Tiger. Again, named after my cat in real life from many years ago. The oldest cat I've ever known. I did not realize that cat was like... We had a cat from years back. that was at the time much older than me. In fact, actually still older, much older than me. But the cat was, we did the math. We thought the cat was probably up to its mid-30s, which is crazy. I've never heard of a house cat living that long. Like, I've heard of some old cats, but like, this cat was freaking, man. And it really didn't have problems until its very last, like, 2 or 3 years. Then it was a little bit like, it still walked around, but it just had major arthritis. Poor cat. All right, and then these are my battle pets, right? We have the bog lurker, which everybody's seen. Again, you guys probably have all seen these, but I do have some special battle cats. Like I have this one that has the spots on it instead of the other one. It literally works the same way as the regular saber-tooth. I also have this one. Wait, is this the regular saber-tooth? Oh no, this is the white one. It's not the regular one. All right, maybe that is the regular one. Huh. And then, of course, I have the regular lynx, and I also have this spotted lynx. This is one that you wouldn't normally have on the Lore Master. And then, of course, there's the regular nature light that helps you. But I also have these lights. I have the one that is in the form of a cat. It literally acts the same way as the other one does. But, unfortunately, when it uses its ability, I can't summon the next ones. But I have the bear form, the raven spirit, and the cat spirit. And then I have 4 forms of the raven. I have the regular one. I have the blood raven, which looks pretty cool. I believe this is the frost raven, which also looks really cool. And then I also have the molten raven. Molted, which is kind of like cool, like just different color than the black one. I only have my regular bear though. I only have Edward, my regular companion here for bear. I don't have any of the big bears. Could probably get them in the future. Yeah, so that's about it. But it's kind of fun because, you know, you can have 2 animals walking around with you all the time, you know? Like, I could just have my cat and my shrew follow me around. Come on, guys. If I do this, it just makes the cat look like it's chasing the shrew. Except the shrew is like twice the size of the cat, so. Oh, look at your adorable cat. Zini. What the heck is that cat? It's so cool. Gosh, I wish I could like lower here. Let's see if I just do this. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Where did you get that cat? It's like a ninja cat. It's like one of Kakashi's, like, Kakashi doesn't have cats, he has dogs, doesn't he? But it's still epic. I thought there were ninja cats, though, in Naruto. I don't know. Hey, what's up, for Frodo? How's it going? Yeah, this music is quite chill here in Bree. It's very nice. Updated, revamped, yeah. Yeah, it's wearing a vest, and it looks like it has scrolls on its back. Is it like a librarian cat? It even has, you can even see that the cat has a little like metal crest, like a little like you know, could like headbutt someone and stab them or protect its head or something. It's cool. My shrew, my cat. Look at all these animals. Look at all these adorable little animals. Trying to get an angle you could see all 3 though. There. That's all 3. Where are we in Bree right now? Oh, we're in the auction hall at the south side of Bree. So, south end of Bree. Here's the opening. Yeah, we're right down here. The auction hall right here. You can go in either the door right here behind these guys, or you can go in the door right there. It's this building. Right by the gate. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Ah, it's raining a little harder out here now than it was, actually, isn't it? What outfit are you talking? You're talking about the one that came with the cat, right? Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Your outfit looks like it's similar to the cat's outfit. Is that what you're saying? Did I miss it? Oh, the Rakish supporter pack? Wait a second. Is that something from a long time ago, or is that a new one? Is there like another supporter pack? Or are you talking, is this one farther back from the Rivendell supporter pack? Now I'm curious. Oh, so it's a newer one. Is it now? Yeah, that's really, really good. Oh, okay, all right. That's pretty cool. I totally missed it. I was so busy at Christmas time. That's probably why I missed it. That's pretty cool, though. Whoa. Yeah, that's awesome. They gave you 600 mithril coins with it? Gosh, how much was it? It's like crazy. What's the best spot, a mysterious spot I found in this game? That's a good question. There's a spot in Evendim that's really cool. There's a cave that you go through. You go into the mountains right here, and you actually, it doesn't even show you. There's a cave where you go through, and there's this beautiful, there's a waterfall and all this stuff out in the fields on the left side of the lake, and you go through the waterfall and you go into a tunnel, and you go down this tunnel and you go into this area that's like an underground, gorgeous, glowing with like moss, and there's like water, and it's really pretty. That's probably one of my favorite places. I don't know. You guys want to go look at that place? You want to go on an? Does you guys want to go on an adventure? Oh, hey, Core! I missed your comment. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm so glad you like the content. That's great. Yeah, it's been really fun making it because you guys are like super like, everyone's like, oh, you know, good video, this, that. Like, everyone's really supportive, so it's really fun. It makes it even more fun for me. Thanks for saying so, though. I appreciate the compliment. Good. Odie, you've been watching it for a month and still haven't. I know. I can't believe it. The other day I hit 1,000 uploads, and I was like, I wasn't expecting it because I was gonna make a video for 1,000, and then I realized I'd passed it, and I was like, oh, whoops. Because YouTube doesn't tell you anymore. It used to tell you how many videos you had, and now like I can't find where my videos are. And I go to, you can like usually search channels and filters, and then you can see how many videos are with a channel. But I think they removed that because I don't see the option anymore. So it just shows you the channel. Okay. Oh, that is a lot. I probably wouldn't have been able to afford that at the time, but that's pretty cool though. That's really cool. I wonder if they'll do that again, because I really, really like that cosmetic cat. That thing is so cool, Zening. I really like it. It just reminds me of a ninja cat because it's like has like scrolls on its back. Like, it makes me think of like the Kakashi when he summons all those ninja dogs. Sorry, this is an anime thing, guys. Naruto. You know, and he has all the ninja dogs in the little suits. They're like little vests, and some of them have scrolls. That's what it made me think of. And the cosmetics look really cool on your warden. It's very cool. Yeah, Dwayzen, that's the one. There's a couple other really cool spots too in Middle Earth, in LOTRO that I found that I think are really neat. There's some gorgeous spots back here in the Chetwood, and like also like Nenharn, Harn. There's like a few quests that send you over here, but realistically, most people probably never go up here. And it's an entire lake, and just like no one goes up there. Also, the Wildwood is really pretty. This lake is really pretty too. And again, this is one tiny area in a massive world that they're adding. I'm excited because I think that their next expansion is going to probably be going over here into Rune. Because obviously we only have up to the Iron Hills. We have nothing, and Lake Town and Mirkwood. I think it'd be so cool if we started exploring into Rune and get to see Rune Lake. Maybe even like expansions where it's like the northern part, and then the eastern part, and then the southern part, you know. Or down in Harad, if I go to Umbar and Chant down here, down at the bottom of the map, that would be really cool. There's a lot of other areas they haven't explored either, obviously, like all of these coastlines, right, are like not done. All of this over here isn't done. There's probably more mountainous spots they could fit in. Yeah, it's crazy. Gondor has some beautiful places though too. Like Dol Amroth is just gorgeous. It's really good. These are all, yeah, it's all really pretty. I think it would be fun to do a stream where we do kind of like my tour episodes, but just a stream where we can like kind of vote on places to go see. That would be fun. Core, oh, thank you I appreciate the compliment again. Of course, says, I love how you organize your channel playlist and everything. Intros. It makes life easier. Yeah. And much like that in real life also. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I enjoy things being organized. And one thing that bothers me when I go on a channel that I really like is when there's just an army of uploads and I'm like, okay, where did I leave off? What video am I on? What is this even? What is he doing in this video, right? Like, it's fun. Sometimes it's fun because you're just exploring, and of course my channel you can explore too, but I really like having those like specialized playlists so you know what you're watching. Some playlists have similar thumbnails, right? To kind of know, oh, this is the LOTRO Tale playlist. This is the LOTRO Guide playlist, right? This is a guide video. This one's an adventure video, that kind of thing. So a lot of those awesome thumbnails have been made by my sister. And then some of them I've done with certain pictures I found that I know I can use and stuff. But yeah, I like having it nice and organized like that. It's fun. It's good for me. It's good for you guys. Thanks for complimenting it. I appreciate it. The rumored frog will show up after the heavy rain in the game. Oh, that's you, Bill. Oh, got it. Okay. Got it. Sorry, I should have given you an invite sooner. Thank you for inviting. Stating. No, not hard to get turtle soup. Your favorite place, Minas Morgul, huh? It was cool to see. Yeah, those places are really cool. Yeah, yes, welcome to the kin. All right, so we've had some fun things, and again, guys, if you want to use it, there's a link down there. You can join our Discord. If you don't like to use Discord, I understand, but if you want to, it gives you a little more connections, get alerts, that kind of thing. Even if you can't come to everything. And the nice thing about Discord is, if something is kind of spamming you in Discord, you know the individual channels you can actually, so you don't have to just mute the whole server. You can literally make it where if you want to hear only my alerts that are like once a week, you know, on something I'm doing or a live stream, leave YouTube videos in announcements and like events, leave those alerts on, because I'm the only one that's going to post in there anyway. But if you're like someone and you don't want all the conversations happening and it's like spamming you, you can mute the channel where you can still see it, but it won't like spam your phone with like, oh, they're having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind for you guys. With the Discord can do that. You just right click on the thing. I don't know how to on the phone. It's easier to do on the computer. On the phone, I think you can hold down on one of the channels, and then it brings up settings, and you can choose, you know, notifications, what you want and stuff on that particular channel, because they're like, you know, the multiple channels in Discord. Yeah, Frodo. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Let me get back on Zollin. Do you guys want to come with me, or I mean, well, problem is I can get there a lot faster by just using swift travels, and I know Zening probably can, but Bill, you're probably not gonna be able to because your character's level 7, so you're gonna have to do a lot of walking. I don't make you walk, so you can watch the stream, and then I want to get there as fast as I can for everyone. So I should be able to get there pretty fast on Zollin, though. He has all the horse places. I did a guide video on horse places, which I think I will release today. Today is Friday, right? No, it's Thursday. Thursday. Oh, I can still release it. Da-da-da! 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 Very fun interview, by the way, guys. Again, for our Inklings playlist, which I've been wanting to add an interview to, excitingly, with a couple people who've been wanting to come on. We finally had Chance Thomas on. He came on last Thursday. But I won't be releasing you'll see soon. I'm going to finish the editing today or tomorrow, or the next few days. And then I'm going to have it on the channel, and you'll see it as a preview. You know how it shows like this video will be coming out? I'll set it up as a scheduled video, and then it'll come out this next weekend. So be ready for that. It was fun. It was a nice little hour interview. We had a blast. It was very fun. All right, here we go. Fastest way to get to Evendim. First off, I mean,
How can I be
realistically, I could use some Mithril coins and use the horse system. I could. I can get there with just using regular. I don't need to use. I own all the horse places. All right, let's go to Bree here. The other side of Bree. To West Bree. Hey guys! Bye guys! Look at that cape, yeah. Fancy cape. Again, I really like this cape. This is you can only get this cape if you're a High Warden or higher.
Greetings.
In the PvP ranked. It looks so cool with the double keys too, doesn't it? Those fancy old-fashioned keys. I love it. It looks really cool. All right, now we're gonna go to Evendim. So I want to take a. Let's see. I think I need to go to. Oh, there. Tunudir. That would be the closest one. That's where I need to go. Charge! Dun, 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 dun. You see my cape and horse tail in the back. All right. Oh, look at this. It's raining here in Evendim too. Usually the weather is similar in like what's happening in the world. So like across the part of the continent, it's like raining or whatever. Yeah, I know, it's so fun. Yeah, dude, I look up Chance Thomas's Wikipedia page, guys, and he's like, I'm glad I didn't look at it before because I've interviewed him in person at my university, and I originally had an assignment to interview someone, and so I just tweeted him one day. I was like, hey, would you be down to do an online interview? And he's like, oh, actually, I'm coming to your university, so why don't we do an in-person one? And I was like, oh, all right. And we hit it off. We became pretty good friends the first day doing the interview. So then a couple years later, once I had the channel going, I said, you want to come on the channel and tell us about cool stuff? And he said, yeah, because he loves Lord of the Rings, man. And he's been doing Lord of the Rings stuff for video game music for most of the Lord of the Rings stuff in the back since 1998. So, all right, so we're going to have to use the boats here to get across this beautiful lake. But yeah, so it's pretty exciting. So it should be a fun interview for you guys to watch. And yeah. And we'll have more in the future. But what an amazing thing for my first person to have on is the guy who did the music you're listening to right now. Right? Like, he's like so cool.
Greetings.
It was an honor and a privilege to be able to have him on. It was really cool. All right, so let's go to T and this one. Swift travel across here. All right, and now we swim. All right, guys, we are going to do, don't say it, Albin. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're all thinking. Stop it. I can swim in full body armor for as long as I want. You guys are like, that's not what we're thinking. I'm like, I know what you're thinking. Stop it. World of Warcraft was made, it's a good question, Frodo. World of Warcraft was made before Lord of the Rings Online, and technically Lord of the Rings Online, I believe it does use a slightly different engine. I'm not 100% sure on that, but they're both still older engines, obviously. But WoW has, I think it comes down to art style, right? So LOTRO has been trying to increase its textures and stuff, but they're trying not to ruin the art style, right? Obviously, water has been upgraded in LOTRO. Water looks gorgeous now in LOTRO. It did not look like this 10 years ago, right? Like, this game is looking better and better, but they've been upgrading textures. Like, for example, this wall over here, they'll probably upgrade this in the future, right? What it looks like. But I mean, the buildings look beautiful, right? And like you can tell, like, see, this moss has been upgraded in the rock, but you can tell, like, this spot's a little texture, maybe it needs a little texture upgrade. And again, distances matter. The render distance in the game has been upgraded just in the last year, so you can render beautifully much farther than your, views and vistas, right? But yeah, I think it comes down to the WoW has a certain art style, and that's the art style they like. I'm not quite sure why they haven't updated some things. I'm sure they have, because I've seen WoW recently, and it does look better than it used to. But yeah, LOTRO is a really gorgeous game. It really is. And again, like I've always said, I feel a lot like LOTRO and WoW have always kind of, sharpened each other, iron on iron kind of thing, because they've always kind of, I don't know if it's much anymore a thing that happens, but in the first few years when they were both growing huge, and of course WoW is one of the biggest MMOs of all time. Oh, well, that's not ideal. The game's just like, I'm gone. And by the way, they sneaked a thing. You'll see one of my videos about it. They're gonna update this the client thing, which is good, because what just happened, that kind of thing. Though that might have been my computer that did that. I might have just had a little blurb in its system, turned it off. But yeah. So they've always kind of like, there's been I've talked about it in other live streams, but there's been fun little back and forth between, in their early days of LOTRO and WoW, where LOTRO would do something and suddenly WoW would implement it 3 months later. And then WoW would do something and suddenly LOTRO would implement it 3 months later. So. Yeah, Elbin, yeah, it's true. The engine for WoW was a little bit, 2004. And the engine from LOTRO was back from the 2007. And it was actually an engine that originally was made in, I think someone said Ireland? Was where the original engine was created from their engineer teams for the game. But again, it has lots of potential to keep increasing in visual this game. And again, like you can even see here, there's some updates right here. Now again, I'm only showing you guys this in 1080. I'm seeing it in 2K, right? It's really, really clear for me on my big 32-inch monitor. That's why when you guys watch my videos, if I do make them in, I think they've even upgraded this texture on these rocks and sand. But like all these like bushes, this never used to be this many bushes and grass and like where they animate and move when you walk through them and stuff. This has all been added. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, it's a treasure cache. It's a treasure cache, everyone. Oh, indeed. Find treasure caches. Sweet. That's awesome. All right, we're almost there. Gotta swim past this island now. But yeah, it's pretty. The water's unreal. The water in this game looks better than it's. You know, it's funny because we talked about this the other stream. The water in this game looks better than most games made today, which is hilarious. Yeah, I think you're right, Core. Yeah. Yes, I think Corey. I think you're spot on with both those. Both the Havoc sounds right from what I read a few months back. The name. And again, it is funny because like the WoW, you know, it doesn't look quite at the same level as shiny realism as LOTRO does, but at the same time, LOTRO, if you compare it to like Elden Ring, doesn't look like that either, right? Again, newer, but LOTRO isn't trying to make it look completely 100% realistic. It wants you to have the immersion of feeling like it's a real world, right? But at the same time, it's an art style. And that's why all of us like it. Now, again, I would much rather play it now than when it first came out visually, right? Because it's just, it's fun to look at. Hence why I have a whole playlist dedicated to LOTRO tours, right? Looking through this, going through this game. But like, I mean, like, look at that. It's pretty, right? Look how pretty that is. Like, it's just, it's cool. It's a cool game. And just be able, and it's so big. LOTRO is huge. LOTRO is such a huge game. A lot of people don't realize LOTRO is way larger than WoW. It's like almost twice the size in travel distance. It's actually one of the biggest games out there. The games that are bigger than LOTRO are some of the infinitely generated games. I think it's the one Skyrim game. What's the third Skyrim game called? I don't remember. Starts with an O or something. Anyway, the Skyrim game, and then it's literally Minecraft and No Man's Sky, which are infinitely Morrowind. Yeah, I think it's Morrowind. I think that's the one. Yeah, like it's like Morrowind's like slight. Oh, you know what? It might be Oblivion actually. It was with an O. Is that the fourth one? I don't remember. I didn't do a whole lot of Skyrim. Oh yeah, so I think it was O. I think it was the O one. And remember, that is from a video that I watched that's 4 years old. LOTRO has added almost probably a third more land in the last 3 years. So that means it's probably now bigger than Oblivion. So it's popped up above that. And so again, the only games that really have more size than it, as in be able to travel the world, is it's pretty much really just Minecraft and No Man's Sky, and those are like technically almost infinitely generating worlds. So LOTRO is a huge place. So if you're just someone that just wants to literally explore the game, look at the effect when we go through the reeds. I don't know if you can see the effect with my stream. I can see it on my really clear screen with it, but it's pushing the reeds. Now, granted, some of them are 2D-ish, but that's just, you know, that's so they don't go crazy with the breaking people's computers. And it's nice too because you can. So this is the pretty spot. All right, for Frodo. This is the spot. There's a cool fog effect. I don't know if you can quite see the fog effect, but look at the water effect though. Look at the water effect. It's so cool. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Little ripples. Normally there's more of a fog effect. There's a little bit from the waterfall, but like if it's nighttime, there's a real big fog effect over the water, more than this. So now if you go here, even though it's gorgeous and everything, here and you just hop over, go through this waterfall, and then there's a little cave entrance right here. You walk in this cave entrance, and then you find this place. And they've got these like moss and crystals, and there's pretty water in here too. I'll make sure to hold still so the stream can like give you better visuals, so it doesn't like get blurry and laggy. You got this cool little tunnel you go through. All right. Well, maybe it's Daggerfall then. Of course, Frodo. Yeah, it does have that dwarven entrance look. And then you come in here and there's these gorgeous spot right here with these old willows. And look at this. Look at this. There's just waterfalls falling in here. And there's one of the river spirits here. Gwyndeath. And there's some snakes. And frogs. But look at that. Isn't that cool? You fought bravely against Nornongle, Zollin. Hello there. It's nice to see you. I brought my whole subscriber base to say hi to you. Hello. Anyway, she's the NPC. She's like one of the river spirits. This is like her home. Can I climb this? Nope. Just wanted to check. But yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool place, right? Hey, what's up? Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like the guides. I do my best. Elvin, technically there's Skyrim 5, 5.1, 5.2. Yeah, it's true. PlayStation 5 graphics? Yeah. Yeah, the green is like a really, I know. And then like she's like this like glowing blue spirit. Gonna refresh my chat here. Oh yeah, core, definitely. The latency thing, yeah. I know that they always admit it. They don't like, they're constantly like, yep, that's our main goal this year. I mean, I'm pretty sure it said in the I did the update video on their big reveal for what they're doing for this year. That was one of their big things they're going to be working on too. Is they're going to be trying to improve the thing. Yeah. Yeah, my biggest things for the UI personally is that a lot of people are always like, why does your UI look so good? I play on a 2K monitor, guys. I just know certain settings. I actually have a guide video to show you what the best settings are for UI. But what I think a big UI update could be that would be really good is that they don't need to change the images, but update the images so when you blow them up, they don't get blurry, right? Like, if people want to play with really, really big UI, that they doesn't start blurring images and blurring the UI. And that would be a huge one right there. That right there would be a huge update. That would be great for me. And then, you know, they could do other updates. Clean up things, make it look better. As long as they don't go to, I know they won't do this because they're really good, the LOTRO team. But as long as they don't go to those looks like, again, I'm not going to attack this game. I actually like this game. But the new, what's it called? Brand new. It's big. It's really big. Genshin Impact, right? Is that the, like, it's like the anime MMO? You know how when you're on there, it's constantly have all these alerts and things that pop up? It's like, you know, oh, click this, get this reward, oh, buy this, you know, this kind of thing. That, it just drives me crazy. I like the fact that LOTRO is very clean. There's not a whole lot to do. And then, you know, when you open things, it's pretty simple, you know, kind of self-explanatory, simple, you know, you could update it to a little bit more complex, but like this real simple tab system to go through, see the regions. Like, I actually like the UI on LOTRO a lot. I like that, but there's definitely some stuff they could update that would be enjoyable. Absolutely. And I'm sure they'll do. I'm sure they'll do it in the future. The game is growing. They're even hiring more staff right now, so I'm sure they'll get to the things like that. I think their biggest goal right now is just to resolve any lag issues, right? Because they want to make sure that doesn't turn people off from the game, which is good. Because that is probably one of the biggest things I've heard of, that people are like, I love the game, but, you know, I lag from where I live, that kind of thing. So, and again, sometimes it's people's internet. It's their fault, but not always. Sometimes it has to do with the game and where you are. Like our friend, like Cora is saying, there's a lot of latency in Europe, which makes sense because a lot of the main servers are based in the US, I'm pretty sure. So even though they have a European one too. But they can update that. They can fix that. Those are fixable things. A housing area. Yeah, it would be a cool housing area, Dwight. That is true. Casually walk through her. Yeah, you caught that, Elvin? I know, just like, hello, walk through her. She's a spirit. No, it's paradise. I think they'll be very different feeling. The difference between the Moria, Return to Moria game, which I'm super excited about. We will be playing that on the channel for sure. Guys, it's up to 8 players. That just makes me so excited because every game that's come out in the last 3 years is like 1 player, 2 player, possibly 3 player, or it's a 5-player team game. That's it, right? Like that's it. Yeah, Genshin Impact. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. Genshin Impact is incorrect. I said Genshin. It's not Genshin. It's Tower of Fantasy. You're right. You caught me. You're right. You guys are correct. I'm sorry. Tower of Fantasy. That's the game I was talking about. It has a feeling of the Genshin Impact slightly. Similar anime theme. Different game though. Yeah, Tower of Fantasy is the one I was speaking of. I don't know. I don't know for Frodo. I don't know if it's going to be just stuck in the mountain the whole time. I'd assume probably, but remember, in Lord of the Rings Online, they show us how there's these gorgeous gardens and stuff in Moria, and then of course, one thing that the Ring of Power got right with Moria was the fact that they showed that the giant mirrors and that there were gardens and a lot of light coming in still. That made me happy because I was predicting that anyway, because that's what it should be. That's how Tolkien explained it. But yeah. I think that it might be kind of dark. I don't know, because I think the whole goal of the game for Return to Moria will be that you're trying to bring light into dark places. So it's one thing I liked what they talked about, because a lot of people don't realize this, but everyone's like, oh, the dwarves, you know, Peter Jackson's adaptations kind of did this to the dwarves, like as a joke. The dwarves dug too greedily and too deep into the darkness and awoke darkness. Well, actually, what Tolkien kind of points out is that dwarves are kind of like, their mission is kind of to bring light to dark places. Like, they make things beautiful underground. Like, that's what they enjoy. That's what they do, right? And the orcs and the evil are one of the ones that are trying to make everything dark and horrible underground. So I think the goal of the Return to Moria game, which I remember I was listening to one of their videos, like their producers, they were saying the goal is to kind of, you're going to be bringing light to dark places. You're going to be making it really pretty again. My hope for the Return to Moria game, I don't think it'll be exactly like this, but I'm hoping that it'll be similar with the mining system to the Deep Rock Galactic game that you've seen me post a few videos of this last week. I love that game. I love the fact that you could just dig into anywhere on the ground and you just dig and you go. You could just dig a hole anywhere. And I don't think Return to Moria will be exactly like that, is my guess, but I'm kind of hoping it will be similar. It won't be like, for example, in LOTRO, you have to go to find a little rock on the ground and then you mine that rock, right, to get something. You know, I hope it gets more along the lines of like Deep Rock Galactic or Minecraft, where you can just kind of dig anywhere or build anywhere. If I'm having a feeling that it's going to be kind of like maybe like Ark Survival. You ever played that dinosaur game, guys? Where it's like they can like, you know, you can build kind of anywhere, but there's like certain kinds of buildings you can build. I have a feeling that might be what Return to Moria will be like for building. Yeah. Yeah, that is true, Elvin. They made it for 1080p a few years ago. Let me catch what you guys are saying here. Oh, that's a bummer, Zany, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm on the server Crickhollow maybe and there's less people, but I rarely get lag. I mean, today we got, what, like maybe a half second of lag in that one instance. Again, I have really, really good internet too, so I think the only lag I ever get is directly correlated to the server, right? It's rarely probably my side internet, right? Am I getting a call? Am I getting a text here? All right. I don't think it's important. Whoa, lots of texts. All right. Just want to double check. Oh no. They nerfed my cousin's like, they nerfed the dwarves in Warhammer 3 Total War. Oh, that's a bummer. The dwarves are awesome. Alright, I'm going to go back out. So you can kind of see the sky there a little bit too. There's a pretty tree over there too. Trying to catch up on you guys. You guys are having your own conversation, which is good. Lots of text. Oh, I know, Dwight. Yeah, no kidding. Get on! You're getting killed in Rice War. It's okay. My base already got moved. We're fine. I don't have to worry about that. I'm kind of in recovery mode. I don't know how many of you here. I mean, we're doing LOTRO right now, but with the Rise to War game, the phone Lord of the Rings game, I earned 125,000 prestige, K prestige, in that game. In less than an hour, which if you play that game, you know that's a lot. I went through an entire barracks of soldiers, and I killed a lot more enemies than they killed of me. So I did my best. And then I got moved a few hours later. But now I'm just recharging basically on the game. Day or two. All right, well, here's a gorgeous view of Evendim at night with the sunset, with the moon coming up and the water, and there is the great city of Inuminos, the original capital of Arnor. Yes, and with that, I think I will teleport back to Bree. Yes, we are on Crickhollow, Hammy. Or is it Hama? But we do play on other servers too, so you guys don't want to. Oh, and just throw that out there before I forget. You know, if you like LOTRO and you like this kind of content, you know, maybe you want to like the live stream and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Be awesome. I appreciate it. Yes. Well, my friends, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, and I will see you guys all in the next episodes and live streams. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We went a little longer than I said we were going to go. We went almost 3 hours, but that was fun. It was a blast. It was nice having you all here. So, I'm going to get going. Thanks to Skumley for being a Royal Guard. Appreciate the support and all my wonderful Patreons. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing and watching the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Subscribe button's there for people watching it later, down there. There's links to the Discord down there, don't forget. More videos over there. Check them out. Chose them for you. Thanks for Frodo. Alright. Yes, you guys too. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. Baruch Kazad, Kuzade menu. And remember, stay happy, guys. There's good stuff in the world. See ya. Dwell on happiness, not negativity. That's my advice to you. Bye, you guys. Alright. You too. Yes, we will be back with more LOTRO adventures. Absolutely. And I have so many videos ready for you guys to release. So I will be releasing a video pretty much every 12 hours. So, see you then.